If you become aware of what you're doing, if you become aware of the dynamic between you and someone else, if you become aware of the pattern, you will never become unaware of it again. You will never be able to become unaware of the fact that you learn there's no tooth fairy. And that's the power, folks. This is where the power lies. It's the awareness piece of it. The moment you see it, you can't unsee it from that moment forward. And that's where it becomes a choice. You can keep doing the same thing over and over. As you think about building the culture of your company, and you choose not to work on your culture, even though you know that this guy told you, who stands in front of Nike and has done a ton of stuff at companies all across the state, in fact, a lot of them across the country, it's culture that matters. How you treat your employees, whether you offer them training, how you deal with conflict, how you manage generational differences, all affect the culture that you're about to create as an entrepreneur. And if you ignore that culture, you get what you get. And if you are actively in charge of that culture, you will get a different result that's probably closer to what you want. Now, at that point, you'll never be able to unlearn that again. And now you have a choice. Well, that was great, and thanks for sharing it, but I'm just going to have everybody come to work and get their job done, and I don't need to worry about training. That's your choice as an entrepreneur, as a person running a company. But you will never be unaware of the fact that by ignoring your culture, you could create a poisonous, toxic environment that nobody wants to work in, and then don't be surprised when productivity levels are low and morale sucks and your competition's eating you alive. These are the basics of entrepreneurialism. If anything, if you take anything out of the room today, turn your awareness meter up 1 or 2 notches about what you do and what you say. That's the biggest thing I've had to learn, because I realized that what I've got going on in here, when I'm unaware of it, that's when I start creating all sorts of toxic messes around me. So that's the big takeaway I hope everybody has this morning.